From The Flag in the Wind, by John MacCormick. Reading from Chapter 12, in the 2008 edition. This text starts on page 73. The Manifesto, from 1932, warning against Home Rule for Scotland, was a very damp squib and little more has ever been heard of it. Indeed, I imagine that a good many of those who were persuaded to sign it now much regret their folly and hope with all their hearts that no one will ever quote it against them. It is, however, worth mentioning not only because it indicates that our comparative success was already arousing active opposition, but also because it contained a series of fatuous arguments which, without knowledge of their source, have often been repeated. The fundamental thesis, upon which all else was built, was that Scotland was a very poor country which would only exist in modern conditions by kind permission of the English and with the help of occasional subventions from the London Treasury. The truth, of course, was easily demonstrated from official publications, which showed that, relatively to population, Scotland produced far more food, power, steel, machinery, and means of transport than did England and had, as well, more money in the bank than did England. This was to say nothing of the almost innumerable inventions which had originated in Scottish minds nurtured in Scottish schools and universities wholly maintained out of the Scottish purse which had made the modern technological revolution possible. The further major contention of the manifesto was that any measure of self-government in Scotland would upset the free flow of trade between the two countries and would thus impoverish them both. No evidence was adduced to show that this would be so, and the obvious examples to the contrary, such as the self-governing states of the USA, or the Commonwealth of Australia, were ignored. The document, in short, was not so much an argument as a statement of prejudice and fear dressed up to sound like a weighty warning to the Scottish people.